So here's another report on the death of Western civilization by a trillion cuts. Here's a headline. Top British Conservative MP reported to police for hate incident after calling trans Green Party candidate a man with a wig. Man with a wig, those are strong words. I guess we better find out where all this hate comes from.
Without a shadow of a doubt, it is a transphobic comment. It's dog whistling at the finest, It's gaslighting, it's everything. By attacking a minority group, it's just, it's a shame.
So watching this, I don't know whether it's the trans Benny Hill or an episode of Little Britain.
Will you be having cake? If they have a ladies' cake, then yes, but only if we are ladies, aren't we?
Oh, yes, we are most definitely two of them, yes.
So I guess the difference here is that this video isn't intentionally funny. Also, strikes me as just pretty low effort. I mean, this is just literally a fat man in a wig. And apparently in the UK, it's hate to notice that this is a fat man in a wig. And look, he could give an hour-long speech on his menstrual cramps if he wanted to, but we'd all know it's just too much bangers and mash. So this MP who just happened to notice that this is a man in a wig was reported to the police, which seems insane. Haven't they had a conservative government in the UK for like 13 years? And I just have to say, this does not feel very conservative to me. And if this is the best that the conservatives can do, I think they need new conservatives. So she starts out with, local police are exceptionally good. Doesn't sound like it. However, they have recorded a non-crime hate incident, which I am challenging. So what is a non-crime hate incident? A non-crime hate incident means an incident or alleged incident which involves or is alleged to involve an act by a person which is perceived by a person other than the subject to be motivated wholly or partly by hostility or prejudice towards persons with a particular characteristic. And spoiler alert, white and male doesn't count. So it's not a crime, but it needs to be noted by the police. That sounds like thought crime to me. So you've got the word alleged in here, so alleged incident. Alleged to involve. Then you've got perceived. So if somebody just decides that you've done a hate to them, allegedly, you're guilty of a non-crime hate incident, which the police will take note of. This is insanity. This is the Soviet Union. Let's see, on the gov.uk website, it said the code also introduces the additional threshold test, which clarifies that personal data should only be included in an NCHI record if the event presents a real risk, such as of significant harm to individuals or groups with a particular characteristic or characteristics, or that a future criminal offense may be committed against individuals or groups with a particular characteristic or characteristics. So basically, you're being punished for pre-crime. They're putting you on notice. They've got their eye on you. You did a wrong think, and you better not do a wrong think again. Now, what's not written in this is what everybody knows, and everybody knows this across the Western world now, is that these kinds of rules are only enforced one way. And if you're holding up, I don't know, like a terrorist flag, or you're sending death threats to J.K. Rowling, you can pretty much just ignore all of this. But none of this is really about hate, is it? It's just about calling anything outside of the approved narrative hate. And I can't help but notice that there's a very specific kind of hate, the kind that we haven't seen in this degree since, I don't know, say Germany and say, I don't know, 1933 to 1945, say, that the legacy media and a lot of politicians don't seem to be that concerned about. But, that said, I think we could all agree that the real victims are fat men in wigs. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.